Hello everybody, it's Kadzo with Kadzoe for Africa and welcome to my channel. You know, I wanted to start the Realistic Life in America series because there's a lot of preconceived notions about life in America. So these are just some random facts that I want you to know about how life is in America so that if you were back home thinking about coming to the United States, you could get an understanding. And if you are in the United States, you'd be like, Kadzoe is right. The interesting thing about life in America, people are not as rich as they claim. No. Life here is based on credit cards. So what happens is that because a lot of people coming into the United States are coming in later in life, they actually can qualify for increased credit card amounts. So people actually have 2 to 3 times as much on their credit cards as they make. And so when you are back home and you keep asking for money, it's like you're getting this money, but you don't know that your family member in the United States is suffering because of this. So that's the reality of life in America. So if you are smart, you would rather ask somebody, do you really have it? And if you do, then please help me. But something for you to think about. Reality number 2, life in America is very lonely. Ooh, very lonely. As in Kenya, we say, hakuna msewa shops. So that means if you want to go hang out with the person that's at the kiosk to chat, you can't find that here. You may not even know your neighbors. You may actually live for a whole year and not even know who's next door to you. That's fact number 3. Racism, prejudice, it exists. I would say it would be the same as tribalism, but maybe a notch and a tad higher. What do you guys think? But yes, reality of life in America is that racism exists. And so it's very unsettling because for many people, you're being treated based on the color of your skin for the very first time. And you're like, what? What? Yeah. Reality number 4, it is very hard to integrate with Americans unless you put yourself out there. You have to be able to put yourself out there because sometimes they're not going to come to you. So it's one of those things where those active social skills, you're going to have to put them into practice in America. That's for sure. And so folks, let me know about those tips. I thought, this is an interesting series to get started about life in America, the reality. Are people kind of bugging you for money back home and you're feeling frustrated because you're using your credit cards? Are you going through prejudice or racism as an international and don't quite know how to deal with it? Is it hard for you to make American friends? Yes. Talk to me. Talk to me. Let me know. Let's talk about it. Let's make this channel a celebration of internationals where we can support each other. Kind of like how the Chinese do it. You know what I'm talking about. All right, folks, until my next video. Bye now.